stuff I definitely won't buy because it is marketing hype or a scam, part 2. Number 1 is going to be really easy peasy. Any of these teas that say slimming detox tea, tummy tea, like whatever, all of those, They're also called ballerina teas sometimes, but the point is none of these teas do anything to detox you. They are laxatives. I mean, if you want or need a laxative, Godspeed. I'm not getting between you and a good poop. I love a good poop, but I will tell you that there is no detox happening here, and these are a little bit of a scam. Number 2 is going to be any synthetic makeup brush over 10 bucks. I absolutely will not. This is bonkers. By the way, not an attack on Selena Gomez. Love her, but a $30 single brush? No. They'll be marketed as vegan or a bunch of other things that make them seem like they're worth much more than they are, but they're plastic. They are plastic. I want to back up and say I actually love and own a bunch of synthetic makeup brushes. I think they're phenomenal. This one in particular is my absolute favorite makeup brush of all time. I use it every single day, but I think it's like $6 on its own, maybe $5. It's cheap. I'm not telling you not to buy these. I'm telling you buy them if you like them. They're wonderful. And I'll even link this one below because I think it's that good, but do not pay a lot of money. And I'm sorry, but Sephora, have you lost your damn mind? Vegan face and eye travel brush set, $340. Are you looking at that price? $340. Also, not an attack on Hourglass because I think the brand is really wonderful and there are a lot of products that are totally worth buying. But $340 for a plastic makeup brush set that I guarantee you cost them pennies to manufacture? No, not a shot in hell. Highway robbery. If you're like, oh no, they're the only ones doing it. No, Sephora collection also has an 8-piece set for roughly $100, $99, okay? That is too much. I have tried these brushes. I have seen these brushes up close, and I'm telling you each one of those brushes, in my personal opinion, is the same as a $4 or $5 brush. You are paying 100% for marketing here. And it's not just Hourglass and Sephora collection, it's also MAC. I think the MAC brushes at Sephora, which are synthetic also, are like 30 or 40 bucks a piece too. Like, what is going on? Okay, let's move on. This is not beauty, but to me, it's very important. Why are we paying $300 and $400 for synthetic blankets? These are plastic. I'm not doing it. If I'm spending $300 or $400, and this is not an attack on the brand, okay? I think the brand makes really cute things. These are adorable. If you're just there for like the visual effect, I get it. Go for it. But if you want a high quality blanket that is really nice, go for a good material. For $300, you can get cashmere, merino wool, or something with a little bit of down, or something with a silk cover. Like, get something good. You deserve it. You only have 15, 20, 30 bucks to spend on a throw blanket. No hate, no shade at all. You're going to get synthetic. But if you're spending a lot of money or this is a gift for someone, no way. Okay, and I think I'm going to get a lot of anger from people over this, but expensive hair oils, for the most part, are a scam. No, I actually love hair oils. I think they're wonderful, but I don't think they're beyond $20 or $25 wonderful. And if you're spending more than that, I think you're being taken. And why is that? It's because the vast majority of hair oils on the market are typically argan oil, maybe a little bit of sweet almond oil, a tremendous amount of fragrance, like loads of fragrance. If you don't like fragrance, hair oils are probably not going to be for you. And then tons of silicone. They're all blended together. They get velvety smooth. They smell real good. You put them in your hair and you're like, oh girl, here's my $40 or $50 or $100. And obviously there are some outliers with either coconut oil. Those are usually for thicker or coarser hair types, or a marula oil. Now, these oils are also relatively affordable if you're buying them straight up. There is no reason to spend 70 bucks on a hair oil. It's all hype. Also, I'm going to put a bunch of really good alternatives in the description below because I'm not going to be like, oh, don't use hair oil and then like not give you some good alternatives. I'm going to leave you with good alternatives and the makeup brush that I like. But I'm going to tell you right now, I do not buy fabric softener. I think fabric softener is the devil's work and I'm not purchasing it. There are a ton of reasons for why I think fabric softener is so bad. And by the way, I was the home editor at Reader's Digest for a good chunk of time. All I did was study laundry science and fabric science. So I feel like I'm well versed in this, but I will tell you fabric softener leaves residues on your fabric, also inside your machine. Now, those residues will build up over time and they will damage the inside of your machine if you're not regularly cleaning your machine. And that's another story for another time. It's very quick, easy, and cheap to clean your machine if you want that information, by the way. But the residues will build up on your fabric as well. Now, if it's your t-shirt, what happens is that residue becomes the perfect breeding ground for bacteria, which means the next time you sweat or get a little stinky, you're going to get really stinky. Becomes an infinite loop. Now you feel like you stink or your laundry is a little bit smelly and you need to go get fragrance boosters, which layer on more emulsifiers and more residues, and you keep going and it's never ending. But if you wash your underwear with fabric softeners, just imagine all the residues growing bacteria and if that could be good or not so good for your lady parts. And I covered this one before, but I want to get into it a little bit more. I told you that collagen creams are one of the biggest scams out there. I mean, if you're paying 20 or 30 bucks, they're basically barrier creams, and fine, that's not the worst in the world. You'll get a little moisture, but anything over than that, I'm telling you, such a scam. You are being ripped off. It's not just the collagen creams, it's also a lot of the Pdrn creams on the market. Now, some of them are genuinely good, some of the serums are good, but the vast majority of them, just marketing. If you want a Pdrn barrier cream, that is really nice. This is cheap. We're talking like 22 bucks. I'm going to link it below, don't worry, but I would not spend more than that. And if you are over 35 years old and you want a strong barrier cream or you're using tretinoin, just forget those collagen creams in general. This is a really good one. For a very big tube, it's like 25 or 26 bucks, has a bunch of other benefits, and is not going to lie to you. It's not over marketing. Okay, I want to get into saving money on jewelry next. Are we on board for that? Let me know.